What is going on? I'm Zedmont, dev build sneak peek one of, I believe, 3 for the week. We are going to be looking at the Mega Crab. Now, we know we're on the dev build because most of you guys know this already. This is not a hacked APK. You can't download it. Code Zedmont does not work because it is the dev build. That's the easiest way to check. Up in that top right-hand corner, we, of course, have a quadrillion diamonds. We have unlimited diamonds. Dev build doesn't matter, just not real. We intentionally do not have full troops. I'm going to show you why in a second. This is the Lunar New Year Mega Crab. It is the year of the snake, I believe, and it is all about health. Good health for you. Stages 0 all the way up to stage 10, you are going to get a bunch of troop health, and it's just going to keep getting to be more and more. 25% for 0 to 10, or 0 to 9, 50% for 10 to 19, 75%, basically every stage you get 25% more, all the way up to stage 60 where you get 175% troop health. And there is a new building yet again. We're going to scout here, and I've set this base up a little bit. This building right here is called the Shield Pulsar, and as you guessed by its name, it pulses shields. Every 10 seconds, it pulses a shield. It covers, I believe, 4 tiles in range. I'll show you that in a second here. But first, I wanted to show you how it works. And basically, it pulses a shield of only 1,000, so it doesn't really do much, to be completely honest. But the building itself has a bunch of health. Honestly, I think you just ignore it. I'll show you in a second here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop an attack, and they do nothing to start with. It takes 10 seconds for it to warm up, I believe, is the general understanding. So if we keep watching, there we go. And it says I think maybe their range is listed as being 4,000, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's not 40 tiles. It's not 4 tiles. It goes beyond where the pulse actually reaches. So clearly it's more like 3, 6, 9, in the neighborhood of 10 tiles would be my guess, because it is ranging all the way to that boom cannon, but not to those critter vats. So one other quick note is that if we drop an artillery, we'll wait till that pulse gets back to maximum fullness. We'll drop an artillery onto that boom cannon right there, and notice that if we retreat and we do some math on that, the actual boom, because we can't see the health if we're actually playing the game, the health on that boom cannon has gone down by exactly 9,652. And if we jump out of here and come all the way back into our armory and have a look at our artillery, you guessed it, 9,652. So the shield does absolutely nothing against gunboat energy. And now we need to test if it does anything against regular troops. So what I've got is I got 1 bombardier, and if we have a look back over here into our armory yet again, let's have a little peekity peek. Bombardier, damage per second, don't care. Damage per shot, 5,500 damage per shot. Now we just need to time it so that it lands on that thing, and it's not going to have enough. Yeah, it will. Okay, so we are going to just drop our troop and send him in here and throw him under a smoke, and he's going to throw 1 shot at that cannon, then we're going to run the heck away. And if we time it right, he's going to hit it, and if we time it wrong, the shield's going to be gone or something. So the shield looks to be getting smaller by the second. I don't know if that's actually the case. We will find out here in a second, though, if that shield does anything at all. We're just going to throw 1 artillery right about there. There was a bit of a shield up, 2 hit. No, it didn't, only 1 hit. So easy peasy, just super simple math. Now, if we jump back in and have a look at that cannon, doing testing with you guys here so you see exactly what I'm talking about. And sure enough, it did 5,499 damage. Now, that to me tells me that this shield pulsar does nothing except for look pretty. In either that or it did, like, literally saved 1 health for that cannon. So a very cool looking idea, a very smart easy way to implement a new building because it uses existing things in the game. I like it a lot, but don't worry about them. It does nothing. Maybe it's just the dev build, so when you get on the main game, when this Mega Crab drops, do keep in mind that this is the dev build. Things are different, but on the main game they might work, but they only do a shield of 1,000 at the very, very best case, so they are a neat little building. I love the fact that they tied in the Lunar New Year theme. It looks cool, but it doesn't appear to actually do anything. So Mega Crab, as per usual, with one tiny exception, the Engraver. Now, a bunch of you are speaking with your wallet. You are not using the Engraver. I fully support you. I love that you're doing that. If you choose to use the Engraver, what you want to do is use Sabotage. That is going to be your best bet at getting the farthest in the Mega Crab. And if your Sabotage is either not unlocked or at a super low level, Leech is always a good one. It's going to keep your troops alive. It's going to heal them up. And failing that, you can also look at using things like Power Surge. Very underrated, quite good. Failing that, you can go down to Triage. Triage is also a good one as far as keeping some of your troops alive. Armor, we'll have to wait and see. The nerf on armor, it's probably not going to be super great, but again, any sort of engraving is going to be worthwhile. And with these new costs, you're going to want to probably only boost the Engraver for the Mega Crab. It will get you farther, it will get you more powder, it will get you more stages and more rewards and more loot and more clout in your task force and all of those kinds of things. But again, it is 2 powder for 12 hours, and 12 hours is such an awkward time. You'll get 1 operation attack in, maybe 2, and then a whole bunch of time to spend on the Mega Crab. So, I'll leave the Engraver up to you guys. That is a hot topic on Boom Beach right now. But that is all, my friends. We do have a sneak peek coming for 2 different items down there. The Boom Pass. What is going to be the next skin? Will we finally have defensive skins? Also, Stage 70, Season 70 of the Warships has some very cool stuff in it. I have looked at it. It is super cool. I can't wait to show you guys. So do consider subscribing or at least coming back for those videos because they promise to be pretty darn great. One other video I am tempted to make that should be super simple is how to make a fancy name in Boom Beach and other games, so let me know if that would be helpful because slightly different text and things. There are lots of cool different things and it's fairly easy to do once you get the hang of it. So let me know if that would be helpful. Otherwise, do consider throwing code ZMOD in all sources and hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you will be using the Engraver, what you think about those shield pulsers, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOD.